Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing an in-scale review on a set of items including Rapido EMD FL9 with DCC and sound from ESU Loc Sound, an in-scale like I said, and then we've got 3 New Haven coaches, 10 window coaches to go with it just so you can see what a set would look like. Now MSRP on the Locomotive $279.99 and the cars $59.99. Ish. I think I got the prices right. Sometimes I'm off a few cents. But those are the prices. Of course, there's discounts, brick and mortar hobby shops and online retailers. I say that pretty much every time because you never know if the first guy is watching and doesn't know that you can get discounts. So we're going to do a review. I was hoping to have an in-scale loop set up, but unfortunately my DCC system's so integrated into the layout that taking it out would be a giant nightmare, so I've set up a long stretch of in-scale track over my HO scale track so we can at least operate these and take a look. One day I hope to get a small in-scale layout going so we can get a little better scenery and stuff for these reviews, but for now let's get started on these in-scale items reviews from Rapido, starting right now. So we're going to unbox the Locomotive real quick, slide the sleeve off. You've got the Locomotive here in the clear window, Rapido trains at the bottom and the nice logo, and then some information on the back, including the fact that they're equipped with magnematic couplers. So go ahead and pop the lid off. And remove the Loco from its housing. In-scale is so little. It's very cool though. You can really do a lot with in-scale in very little space. So we'll get everything repositioned so we can take a look at some details on this. Alright, we've got some details to look at. Up front, just out of range is the pilot here with MU hose. Got those magnematic couplers, separately applied grab irons, number boards, headlight. You've got the horn, which is right in between the windshields there. Windshields have tiny little etched metal windshield wipers. Looks like they're definitely not the thick, oversized plastic ones. Rapido is real well known for good detail. So on the sides you got the grab irons for the cab entry. There are no cab figures installed, but you have a fully detailed cab. Got the dynamic brake fan up top here, radiator fans in the back, and a winterization hatch back here. You got metal grating along the side, NH on the side for New Haven, and New Haven spelled out nice and clear for the in-scale item, which the print is very legible. Working towards the back, you've got a lot more detail. I'm going to miss several things here, but rear access ladder, separately applied grabs back here, a lot of truck detail. You see those red accents on the trucks. I'm sure they do something. Got the back here. A little hard to catch with the camera with being so dark, but back here you've got another door that ideally you'd be able to walk from this unit into another unit or car. You've got access ladders in the back, rivet detail, cab numbers back here, windows, little circular windows where the engine compartments would be on this Locomotive. Pretty sweet little in-scale Loco, just packed with detail. So that's all we're going to cover on detail. Again, many things I'm missing, many things that do things that I'm not aware of, but in the essence of time we will move on to operation. Right, we've got track power applied. We're going to hit F8, which will start up the locomotive. Alright, we're going to listen to some sounds. First we'll check functions. F0 headlight, which does work. 2 LED headlights in the nose. F1 is bell. F2 is horn. F3 is what's called straight to 8, which means it goes straight to notch 8 in the functions, or in the notches, so you hear the engine rev pretty loudly. F4 is dynamic brake, F5 is the Doppler Hancock, F6 steam generator, F7 dimmer, F8 we talked about startup and shutdown. F14 is something called Grand Central Terminal mode, and I have that detailed in the HO scale review of the FL9 if you want to check that out. Basically, it allows the locomotive to operate as if it's running, you know, at the Grand Central Terminal where the prototype actually runs. So we'll try a few of these real quick in the essence of time, not much though. We're going to go straight to 8, which is F3. When you get it moving, you can hear it. F4 dynamic brake. Hear the humming of the dynamic brake there. F6 steam generator. The sounds are a little more quiet than the HO scale model, but dim down the in scale, that would be accurate anyway. Those are just a few of the sounds. Now we're going to check operation on this little stretch of in-scale track. So the name of the game here is smoothness of drive, so we'll start at 1 speed step. This is to basically check things straight out of the box and see how smooth they are. There's 1 speed step out of 126. Gets moving right along there. A little bit of jitters in the locomotive, making sure all wheels are on the track, and they are. 2 speed steps. 3. 4 and 5. We'll go to 6 because I'm still seeing some jitters at slow speeds. I think they're worked out by about 7 speed steps there. Now, it could be a voltage issue with just this section of track. I'm not sure. It also hasn't been broken in because Rapido is very known, along with ESU, for being smooth. So I'm not 100% sure it's not a possible track or just break-in problem, but just something for you guys to be aware of, to check out on your own. Yeah, I think I'm having track voltage issues because it's up there in speed steps up to 20 now. Definitely smoothed out, but not going nearly what it should be. Start voltage CVs can be adjusted as well. It could be a little high, or etc. Getting it moving a little bit here. Definitely smooths out moving. And that, don't need that momentum taking it right off the edge. This is why I really need to set up an in-scale review track. So that way we've got a constant layout, little tiny layout going on, so we can better test these things without any external circumstances involved. Now really quickly, I'm going to add the coaches. Coaches are the same unboxing process. 2 batteries though for lights inside the coaches that you can put the batteries in, then you have interior flicker-free lighting. But we'll go ahead and get one of these unboxed and set up as well. Alright, we have the 3 coaches hooked up. The box comes with steam hoses that you can put on the bottom of the cars and this magnetic wand to activate the lighting of the cars. Wish I had more time with you guys. Just a lot to do today on the day job. There's not much time for trains, but we'll move this along. And the FL9 pulling these 3 cars along, and you get to kind of see what a consist looks like anyway. So I hope you enjoy that, and you can see what a nice New Haven consist looks like together. Cars, I'm not going to take the time to review, but we will take a close look at the cars. So the cars here have New Haven along the side, along with the NH logo. Detailed interiors with chairs. These are all 3 coaches. Like I said, interior lighting, battery powered so it's flicker free, and that nice New Haven scheme. And it goes lovely with the engine, makes a nice set. Well guys, that wraps up the review of the Rapido FL9 locomotive in scale along with the coaches. And I think they did a really nice job on these. In scale is really cool, a lot extra space. So one thing this review has taught me is I need to make at least a small in-scale layout for the rare occasion that I review in scale, because it's just too inconvenient not to have that. However, in terms of locomotive performance and the performance of the products, very nice. The only thing I could see is a little jerkiness in the drive, and I don't know if that's due to needing to be broken in. There's a setting you can do on Rapido locomotives to get things smoothed out. I forget what it's called. And then you can also make sure that your voltage and your track is good. And when I've got a strip of track with a power source right at the end, I can't really rule any of that out, which is more of the reason I need a layout for in-scale setup. So due to the fact that I've been so busy with several different tasks, both in my day job and at home here, that there was not enough time to build a layout for this like I wanted to originally. But the good news is this review is probably pretty short, which there is a crowd of my viewers that like short reviews versus long rambly reviews. So hopefully this will appeal to you. But what do you think? Do you like the shorter reviews or the longer reviews? Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out these products if you'd like them. I think they're good and definitely worthy of a purchase if you're an in-scaler. And we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.